Good afternoon, everyone. It's Rachel here, and boy, has my day flown. Absolutely flown. Okay, so we're at day 78, and the request was from Angie, or the suggestion. Angie, not Andy. And day 78 of the 100-day project, and it's inspired by butterflies. I couldn't help myself. So I made a couple of pages, and it's taken me all day. I made a couple of pages because I had to get all the butterflies, cut around them, do everything. That I thought they're all butterflies and a few flowers, obviously. But I thought they would coordinate in with the English garden kit. And look at that, there's another one. So these are kind of like journaling pages or collage pages. And then I cleaned up a whole lot of butterflies and made 2 fussy cutting butterfly pages. And then I made 2 ephemera pages as well with some of my antique bits and pieces of letters and some antique fabric. And I put butterflies on them because it's all about the butterflies. And then here I've done, now that is I bought these, this bundle of antique envelopes, and I haven't shown you those yet. I've scanned them all, and this card was in there. So I thought that would be a cute base to put these auriculas, yes, that's what they are, and the butterflies on. And then that's one of my antique letters and some butterflies. That's something that I altered from the graphics fairy, and then again that's one of my antique letters and butterflies and flowers. So I thought that'd be really fun to play with. Now what I thought I might make today, and I haven't done it before, is I might make a I'm just looking at these, might not fit that. Some of these might fit, but some of them won't fit in it. But anyway, I'm thinking I might make a flippy downy thing. Sort of like a thing with pockets and flips and things that can be used for happy mail or in a journal, of course. But I'm just wondering, I might start with some book page. I've got lots of book page. And I'm wondering, I'm just going to wonder for a minute. So I want it to open like that. But I think that might be, it might be, kind of wanted it long and narrow. So sort of like that. But longer than that I wanted it, like that I wanted it. So this paper is no good. So what will I start with? Well, why don't I start with this? I printed these papers on, this is what I'm going to start with. What a goose. I printed, oh, excuse me, I've got to get my cutter up. I printed the pages on 120 GSM paper. So all I have to do is back it with something. I'm just going to line it up there and trim up the edges. And then I'll decide the height of it. So I hope everybody is well today. I've also been a bit slow today because Lulu wasn't feeling well today. She's feeling okay now, but she was feeling, I think she might have had a bit of a tummy upset. But she seems to be okay now. So that's good. But she got herself into a bit of a tiz. And she thought she was, oh no. She thought she was going to have a heart attack, and her pulse was racing. I think she had got herself in a bit of a tiz and then had a little bit of a panic attack is what happened. And so anyway, I calmed her down and helped her realise that that was not what was happening. I measured, like, you know, I counted her pulse and beat, you know, heartbeat and that stuff, and it was totally normal, if not slow, like on the slower side of normal. So I'm just looking at this thinking I'm going to cut it right there. I've got a beautiful strip there to use for something, and that is going to be my holder. Yes, that's what I wanted. So that butterfly is going to be folded in half, but that does not matter. Oh, isn't that pretty? I really like it. I couldn't help myself. I just had to I just felt like designing. So that was my inspiration, and now I'm crafting with what I created, inspired by butterflies. I just couldn't help myself. I just really wanted to do that. And where's my other cutter? Oh, it's right here in front of me. I'm swinging my head around. It's right here in front of me. So don't worry, she's all right. She's not having a heart attack, thank goodness. You know, then I sort of started to feel a bit worried. I rang Mum and I said, Mum, she wouldn't, would she? And Mum's like, no. She's a healthy young thing. Now, I'm just looking over here today. I tidied up and I did see... Sorry, I'm talking to you with my head turned. So those of you who don't hear me very well will hear me even less. This is beautiful tissue paper. That's a lovely colour. It looks like it's been... Sorry about the rustling. It looks like it's been tea-dyed. I think I might put that inside there. What do you think? And then we can collage on it just to get rid of the white. Okay, can't remember where that one came from, but what I will do is glue just a little bit as I go. So that's my creation there, is the, it's going to be a new kit, obviously, because I just love it. And it will work in very well with the garden, with the English garden kit. An English garden full of butterflies. Okay, so let's put this down. I'm going to struggle with it because it's a big piece. I could have, would have trimmed it down. Now the whole point of not putting glue everywhere is to get less creases. And there's not too many. It's not too bad. Okay, we'll lift that up a bit. We don't want to have any gaps, do we? Okay. So we'll glue this down. These thin papers are very good for this sort of thing. A little bit fiddly, but good. Now I'll just get the bulk of it off and chuck it on the floor. So that way I can manage it a bit better. Okay, so let's just, now let's see here. I didn't get any glue there, did I? I don't want a chunk of glue. What are you doing? Go away. Get the chunk out. There it is. That's so pretty. Okay, got the chunks off, and I'm just going to trim around it. Without cutting my nice straight edges that I created with my cutter. So I started off with I didn't say that. Well, you would know, you should know by now. I use A4 international paper. I can't remember the exact size. It's slightly longer than the US, I think you call it your copy paper, which is, I think it's a legal paper. I don't know. You just have to convert it. You have to go on Google and convert it. Started off with that and trimmed off about 2/3 of it to get this size. If you'd like, I will, not that you can tell me, but I'll do it anyway, just so everyone's happy. Okay, so I trimmed off obviously the edges, so it's 11 and 3 bits, 3/8 of an inch, and nearly 5 inches down, and centimeters 12.5 by 28.5. How about that? So that is those are my measurements. Okay, so that's going to be like that. Celebrating the butterflies we are. And then it's going to open, and what we're going to do, and I saw something similar on Instagram and on, what's it called? Pinterest. So what I wanted to do was to have two bits that flip down. Or could they flip out? No, let's have them flip down. Or they could, one could flip out and the other one could flip down. Why don't we do that? Okay, so what I wanted to do with my flip down was, I wanted that to attach and create a pocket there. And it will fold up. And then when it folds down, you'll see that. So I'm going to need to back that. And then behind it, I'm going to have just want to get my chunky bits off. I'm going to have a diagonal pocket. So let's just get some glue on here. This is one of my glue pages that's dried. I might have to finish this tomorrow. Who knows? Because it's very late. I'm very late today. Not a good girl. I've been at the computer all day. Oh, and looking after Lulu, and went to the post office. And what else? And have a diagonal pocket like that. It's going to attach there, and it'll attach like that. No, like that. Will I? Right, it's going to go that way, I think. And then we'll have the other pocket. So I can trim it off here at è molto carina. Oh, it says è molto carina e ha un cervello. So I guess it's the Marion non è affatto terribile, mamma. Oh, it's someone speaking to their mum saying, Marion is not at all terrible, mum, she says with patience. She's very nice and has a brain. There we go. That's what it says in Italian. I don't know what this book was about, but someone is very nice with a brain. There we go. Way to get distracted. Okay, I never ever read what's in my books. I'm not usually. I've never really been concerned that there might be anything rude, because I don't think I ever bought any books that have anything rude in them, because they're old and they didn't have rude things. So, well, I don't think they did anyway. So I need to bring up my big card. I shouldn't get distracted because this is a big project. I need to pay attention and concentrate. That's what needs to happen. So I'm going to trim off the border on here. Concentrate and pay attention. I have to remind myself, concentration is not always the easiest thing. Oh, now in my shop, I have a reserved listing, and a couple of ladies have bought it. I've refunded it because it's a payment thing for a customer. And so can you please not purchase it if you're not that person, because I have to relist it every time and refund. So just don't purchase it, because it's not, it's a reserved listing. So it's not for, and like you're buying something you don't even know what it is. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind just not purchasing it. There we go. I'll try to say that the nicest way possible. Okay, so I just had to say it because it's happened twice in the last day. And so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you thought it was, but yeah. I don't really know what to say about it. Isn't that pretty? I really do like these papers. I think I need to spend some more time and make some more. Time is not easy. So this is going to go here. I know you're thinking I'm weird. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. And that's going to fold up. And I'm even going to have it. I'm going to trim off a tiny bit off the bottom, I think. Just a tiny bit. Even though I do like all that greenery there. I did like all that greenery. Stick it down there. That could be nice. We'll see what that looks like. I know you think I'm totally weird. And we'll trim that down a little bit there. So that's going to attach there. And so I'm going to grab this and eyeball the center. I quite like that there. I think I will. I think I might even fold it. Oh, it's too small. It'd be good folded. Can you hear those kids banging up there? I mean, it's just bang, bang, bang the whole day. You feel like the roof's going to fall in. Right. I'm hoping that will stick. We can't really see very much of it now, can we? But it doesn't matter. That'll do. It's just a hint of it. That will go down there. So I'm going to glue that down right now. I'm going to use the tacky glue and just run it along. I will stitch around everything, but I'll do it at the afterwards, probably off camera. Oh, and I really enjoyed the poetry ones. Oh, someone asked me if I would make the poetry, not the poetry, they're kind of like poetic sort of sayings. They weren't really big poems or anything like that. But someone asked me if I could make those a kit. Well, I don't know, because I don't know the thing about, I mean, some of them are pretty old. I don't think there's a problem with the Shakespeare ones and the Van Gogh, but I don't know about Louisa May Alcott and this Ellen Everett. I don't know who they are. That one's 1763 to 1828, so I don't think there's any. Oh, I made a few more. There's that one. I loved it. I put it right over. That was a very plain sort of florally sort of one, so I just glued it all the way over, and I put a flower on the back. I thought that was super pretty, and a little butterfly. And then I made this one, and I ripped the flowers and then put the saying at the top, and then just collaged the back. And that was just a piece of scrapbooking paper. And then this one was a piece, the leftover piece of that page that I had taken out of the book, and I put the saying over it. I really liked that. I'm going to do more of those. I thought they were really fun, and I've stitched them too. This was my only boo-boo. That would have been better on a different paper, but it's not the end of the world, and I love that one too. I think I did that one in the video as well. So that was a lot of fun. Thank you guys. Hasn't this been fun, having all of these wonderful suggestions that you get inspired and do different things. Okay, so this is going to go here. It's going to be a pocket. So what I'm going to do is I need to fold it up. Okay, where am I going to fold it? About there where the word is. And then I'm also going to back it. I'm going to back it with I think I'm going to back it with copied. So that's actually the hinge, you see, where the fold is. But first I need to deal with this. I could have made my pocket a bit deeper, so but I didn't. Oh, have to trim off a bit more, I think. Trim off a tiny bit more. I'm going to lose a little bit of the butterfly, but don't freak out. It'll be all right. The butterfly won't mind. So that's going to go there. There we go, perfect. And now I'm going to do that with coffee dyed paper. Not coffee dyed, the scanned coffee dyed paper. Here we go. What if I do it that way? Yes, perfect. So let's just, in the spirit of being a little bit more precise, we could slip that in there and trim. Right, put that over there. And I don't need to trim down there. I'll just trim this side. And I want it to, I need actually, oh, Now I'm just having a thought. I wanted it to fold over there only a tiny bit, I think, because oh, it will only fold a tiny bit because I don't want it to interfere with anything that slips into the pocket. Now, you just need to be patient with me because I haven't done this before, and it's all a bit of a, I'm figuring it out with you, if you know what I mean. Like, I've got to figure it out, what's going to happen. Trim that off. Okay, so I'm going to just cut this because we're not going to see that. And I'm going to grab this and put glue everywhere. I think we'll just construct the thing, and then I'll in a separate, not in another video, off screen I will put some things in there. And then I'll put some things in there, a little bit of white there. And then I'll show you. Turn that over and grab this, is a bit easier. Oh, goodness gracious me. Yep, I want to get it more to the edge. Oh, why am I struggling so much? Okay, let's grab it like this. No, that's not going to work. Oh, well, look, I'll just stick it like that. And then I need to glue down this, and it's only just going to go. I should glue my... I should have put glue all the way to the bottom. I don't know why I did. Oh, because I thought I might have to trim it, but it's actually the right... It's the right size, so... So when you flip it down too, the paper's the right way up. And I'll just very carefully, if I can, without snipping any of my flip, trim it. Just trying to shake off the sticky piece of paper. Because I was too lazy to put my piece down and take it off like a normal person would. Okay, so you can write there. I'll get my crease back. And see, I've only got a little teeny tiny bit there. So hopefully that won't interfere with putting anything into the pocket. Right, and now I think I'm going to round my corners here. And then what I saw that inspired me was to put a tab on there. So this is, oh, and let's get some glue on here and glue this down. Now it's fairly strong, this paper, so I don't think it needs to be reinforced. And as I said, it will all be stitched around as well, so the glue is just to get it going. Right, now where am I going to stick it? Where am I going to stick it? That's it. There you go. Happy as can be, happy as Larry. Great, so that's that. So, and that's that. Now, what I would like to do is to put a tab on there, and I think my tab might be, I'm going to use my tab punch. I think maybe a bit of book page might look nice. The writing. Let's just have a look. Oh, I've got a piece stuck in there. Oh, that was left from when I did the Australian one. Well, that tells you how long I haven't used it for a while. So if you put it, if you, I had to learn this from somewhere else. If you put it just below that line there, so I'll cut another one and show you for those who are new. If you put it just below that line, then it's all one piece. I'll show you. See, it's just below the line and it comes out as one piece. It was such a revelation to me when I saw Barbara from 49 Dragonflies do that. Thank you, Barbara. It was really a revelation to me. Piece of paper stuck in there. There we go. So I'm going to, I might use that side. Flip it over. I'm going to put that there. So I think I'm going to actually put glue all over it so it all sticks down, because it's that way it'll be stronger if it's all glued down. Normally I just put glue where I'm attaching it. Okay, so that's going to go there. And you'll be able to see that peeking out the top upside down. The writing's upside down. In true Rachel fashion, the writing is upside down. Now, I need another pocket. Okay, I'm going to have another piece of paper. Also, this paper here, there's like a millimeter. There's like a gap. It's not right on the crease. So that's good. I'm going to have another paper coming down on the other side, and that's also going to be a pocket. So we're going to go through the same process again. I think I could make this one a deeper pocket if I wanted to. Why don't I do that? I'll make it a deeper pocket. So I need to fold it. I'll fold it while I'm on the thing. I was going to have it coming out the other way, but I think I'll have it that way. And when I put my tab on, I'll put it in a different spot so you can see 2 tabs. And I need to trim a little bit off. Now, how much do I need to trim off? We need to leave a little gap here so that when you fold it shut, they don't crash into each other. And to trim that off. So that's going to go there. And again, I'm going to, so that's that. What will we have there? Will we have another piece of tea-dyed paper? No, maybe we'll do a bit of collage on there, I think. But we will do our thing kind of in the middle. And then I think here, I'm going to do a bit of collage on here. And then I'm going to have another pocket like this on there. So we'll sort that out in a minute. We'll, size it. Can you believe it's nearly time to get dinner ready? Lucky I'm only having salad and ham and olives and that sort of stuff today. So what do we have to collage here? We've got lots of nice things to play with. A bit of that. Oh, got this nice. Oh, we could create another pocket there. I was going to do the diagonal pocket, wasn't I? I've got to stay concentrated. So, concentrating. So let's, actually, I think I might, oh, that's perfect. So I've only got that amount. So what I need to do is just cut that off. I'll try not to distract myself reading it too. Okay. So that's going to be my pocket. Now what I need to do is just, that's not going to be long enough. So I could, oh, isn't that pretty? I could put, oh, that's going to go there. Oh, I don't know. I like it all. Put that there, up there. I like it there. Got that one. Let's just see. Put that one up there. Well, that would be nice. Let's do that. Just put a marking there and a marking I'm going to lose a butterfly. It doesn't matter. We can start. That's what I do. Like, there's no need to hoard. There's no need to worry about cutting a butterfly off or losing a butterfly because why? Because I can print it out again. I can do it. Okay, it's turning into an interesting project. So I'm going to stick that on here. Oops, I need to slide it over. I'm sure you can't see what I'm doing because I'm down very close to me so that I can see, because otherwise I can't see. That's where that's going. Okay, so let's just test. That's going to go there. Yep, and we need something down there. And I'm just going to grab, got lots of scrap bits of paper here. Actually, that is going to be glued along the bottom because it's long enough. For the purpose of, I just have it there. So you don't see the white on the fold. Let's grab some more. I don't want it to overhang too much, just a little bit. Because that actually, with the other one, I think I ended up sort of gluing it. That bit sort of was glued down to there, so it's not going to crash into anything that I'm trying to slip into the pocket. And then here we need to get rid of that. Okay, good. What fun. Okay, so that's going to go like that. Now we're still doing this bit here. Okay, where's my pocket here? I still need to put something there. And, oh, this is, oh, no, I don't think I want that. I wanted some green. Do I have any green? Probably not. Oh, maybe I'll have some of this. Yeah. Just some tea-dyed paper. And then see, I've got all these bits that I put in those pages over there that I've been playing with all day. That I can, I'm just going to glue that there just in case anyone can peekaboo inside the pocket and see that. That can be, you know, made into bits and pieces of ephemera to go in here. Now that's going to go there. And all those bits are covered up. Okay, good. Now we've got to do this. And I had some pieces left over that I really liked. I particularly like this piece. So that piece is going to go there. And I think I will fold it over. Looking for some paper to glue on. Oh, Lulu's watching 50 First Dates. That's what the screaming is, if you can hear that. It's such a great movie, great Adam Sandler movie, and Drew Barrymore. She just loves it. Put some glue under there. And that will go there like so. And then I need to, I don't have to cover that, but I might. Yes, I'm going to cover it with that. I like it when you can use up your little bits and pieces. Put that there. I think it goes very well. And I'll fold it around. So it's actually very strong because it's folded over, and so it doesn't really need any reinforcing. Okay, and now we're ready to construct it. So first thing I'm going to do is glue down this pocket. So I'll run some glue around the two sides, yes. I'll show you what I was wondering about, that little bit there. Whether I want to put some there, I might. And it's slightly up, just because I had to cover up that bit up the top. Ooh. So I've got my pocket there. And that will remain open there. I'm just going to trim it off a little bit. It's a bit of glue on the old book page. Okay, so that's that. That's going there. I need to round my corners if I can. Okay, and then, this is quite heavy now, I need to attach my little thing, and I'm going to get some glue on there. Oops. Oh, ripped it. Okay, so when that closes, if I put that over there, that will be in a good position. That's going to glue down there, and then when you shut, there you go, you've got little tabs peeking out the top. So let's glue this down. I was trying to take the lid off, there's no lid on it. I don't need to worry about that because as I said, I am going to stitch. Okay, so that's that. And then got my pocket in there. So we'll let that dry a minute and we'll close it. You see, they're not crashing. Now what I would like to do, I don't know if I'll be able to with my flips, is I want to round the corners here. That's not the rounder, this is it. Got it. That one. Okay, so that's those. Right, what's next? Oh, I really like this. Now we can put something here. Let's have a look what we've got. You could put even a transparent pocket there if you wanted another pocket. And also here as well. That's got to stick down. And that's a pocket there. Right, now I had a strip. I thought I had a strip of something left over, but I might have used it. Okay, we've got all these yummy things. So I'm going to make that into a tag. That would be, they'll all be tags and journaling cards. Although that would just fit there. That could even flip out there, or it could be a side tuck. Let's just cut that out and have a look. So you could have no end of things flipping out. Okay. Right. No, but it could flip. Up there and flip, or up here and flip. Well, that would be complex, wouldn't it? So anyway, I got sidetracked. I needed to look here and see on these. I wanted to add a butterfly, I think. Just going to see what colour would I like. That one's too big. Kind of like that one. Beautiful colours, these butterflies. And I do like, I love them all. Oh, what about this one? This one's a good size. So the temperature is going up here. It's going to be quite a hot end of the week, even up to like 33. We're thinking of going to Florence, but it's going to be 35 on Sunday, so I don't know. There, not here, but still be hot enough. Quite pretty with the extra butterfly. I just want to see if I like the other colours. Of course, you could stick a big label on there. You could stick a big label there. I would like a label there, but I'm not going to use a label, I don't think, today. And we can never have enough butterflies. I love having lots of butterflies, so I'll have to spend some time cutting these out. Oh, I haven't cut that bit out. I think I like that one more because it stands out more. I think I'm going to glue that there. Yep, I'll glue that there. Just be careful with the antennas because I might rip them off. I know you can draw them on, but I do like to have the original antennas if I can avoid ripping them off. Very pretty. And on the, oh, look at the back. The back doesn't need anything. Now we could, I told a lie. I said I wasn't going to use any labels, but I did want to see just what a little Tracy botanical label might look like. Flora. No, it's too much. Don't need it. I didn't tell a lie. I'm not using it. Okay, good. So then I'm thinking I might put here too a some sort of tab. I like maybe just a piece of fabric sort of tab. So let me just see. They're all sort of lacy bits there. A piece of linen. Here's my fabric. I see I tied it up a little bit, so I've got all my little bits that I keep on my desk. Oh, what about a ruffle would be nice. Do I have any ruffles? Here's a ruffle. I love these ruffles. Oh, yep, that's it. Got the ruffle. We're ruffling it. We are ruffling it. That's what we're doing. And then I'm going to make some more. I just have these bits of vintage cotton. They're from embroideries, pillowcases, and I just ruffle them. And I did it quite a little bit the other day, not too much, but enough. And I've already used it all because I do think it looks nice, even just with the plain fabric. So we'll stick a ruffle on there. Why not? There we go. And maybe I'll slide it over just a little. It doesn't matter if we cover up the butterfly a tiny bit. Okay, so that's the front. I like that. And then that's inside. That's for writing. We could stick a butterfly there because we are celebrating the butterflies. I'm going to stick that butterfly right there. Why not? Who said I can't? Oh, and I'm so sorry. I haven't answered comments. I've fallen behind. But, you know, I will slowly catch up. I was catching up and then I fell behind. I fell behind again. I didn't say that on purpose, but that's how it came out. Okay, so that's that. That's got a butterfly. That's just pretty. That's just to look at, isn't it, really? As I said, you could do an acetate thing there. And let's just cut this butterfly out. And I might decide to, put, I won't do it on camera, but I might just cut down some acetate. And I think I might put them there, and they're going to be little pockets. Because it's meant to be like, you know, for, well, it can go in a journal, obviously, but it can also be for a happy mail. And so then you could slip things in there. Little pieces of ephemera. So I will show you, but I won't finish it all on camera because I think we've been here about an hour already because it took a while to construct it. And I was going to put that one, just stick that there, straight, flying, going there. There. It's all about the butterflies. Okay, and then I think that's pretty much done for the decoration. Put that there like that. Sticky fingers. Where's my card gone? Over here. Okay, so what I'll do is I will stitch. I'm going to stitch all around there and then up there and up there. And then, yes, I will stitch around. I'll go down here like this, there, and I'll do the same here because I've got my pocket there that I'm attaching. But I'm also going to put some clear pockets here, I think, so things can slip in there. So you have a pocket here and 2 pockets there, and I'm just wondering, I think I'm going to put a little butterfly. I think this one, this nice purple one, I am going to put a butterfly there. Oh, thank you for these amazing prompts, guys. They've been really, really, really fun, really a lot of fun. Sometimes hard, sometimes, you know what I'm struggling with, it's not the once I know kind of how I'm going to approach the idea, it's more like, okay, so I know how I'm going to approach it, in the sense, like yesterday I thought, okay, it came to me, I'm going to print them on tracing paper and then use them, and you know, they turned out beyond my wildest dreams. I was really pleased with them. After feeling, you know, thinking, oh goodness, what am I going to do? But I think what the thing is for me now that we're at day 78 today, is that you sort of think, okay, I know how to approach the thing, as in I'm going to print on tracing paper, or I'm going to create a kit, or that sort of thing. But then it's like, what am I going to make? It's more like the what am I going to make that's becomes more and more difficult as the 100-day project goes on, because I don't want to be too repetitive. I'm going to put it at a slight angle. And there you have it. And so I'll go ahead and do those other things. And then we'll fill it. I think that's fun. It's a bit like a Patricia wallet, a little bit, although she just has the 2 pockets across the middle there. But I think that's super pretty. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will show you it finished. I mean, there's not going to be any rocket science happening. You're not missing out on anything, is what I'm trying to say. Like if I wanted to, I could add another little butterfly here. Might be overkill. I think we might keep it simple. But there are butterflies everywhere. And anyway, I'll make the ephemera. I'm going to make some ephemera just out of these. I'm not going to do anything tricky. They're just going to be backed and made into journaling cards and that sort of thing. And I don't even care if they're sort of poking out. And then I'll see what to do with some of these butterflies as well. And then I'll show you tomorrow. That's what I'll do. So I hope you enjoyed that. Super fun. Loved making the kits. Love making the kits. I'm going to be doing more of those. I love those. And they're really fun to use because all of the little bits are so super pretty, I think. You know, another idea too that's coming to me is another acetate pocket there. So you don't cover up the, like a shorter one. Yes, that's what I'll do because there's quite a bit of space there. So there is my project. Do you want to see the project, Lulu?
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
That movie made me cry.
Oh, it's a good movie, isn't it?
Mm.
Okay, so look. So this is that.
Ooh.
Lulu liked the papers, didn't you, Lulu?
Mm-hmm.
And then it opens, and you've got a pocket here. And then you can write there, that flips down. I'm going to put see-through pocket there. You've got a pocket here, pocket there, and put a see-through pocket here, a see-through pocket here, and then pocket there.
Wow. So cool.
Fun.
Oh, and to answer your question, I'm feeling a bit woozy, but I'm okay.
You're feeling a bit woozy.
But I'm okay.
Oh.
I've been feeling like this all day.
Yeah, well, it could be. I don't know what. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
As long as you don't have a panic attack.
Yeah.
Silly goose.
No, well. I've never had a panic attack before.
No. Well,
It felt strange.
I calmed you down.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, everyone. So I'll see you tomorrow. And thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your inspiration and all your kind words, and I hope you're having a great day.
Bye.
Bye.